What's up, Genius? Welcome back to another amazing video. Thank you guys for staying tuned. Thank you guys for clicking this video. If you're not yet subscribed, remember to subscribe. Push on post notifications so you can be alerted when we post another banger video like this. Right now, we have something amazing, something out of this world. Our first ever supercar on the channel, the Toyota GR86. And this could have not been possible if it wasn't for Toyota here at Bloemfontein. All the details here and the executive salesman right here. Thank you guys so much for helping us and making this video possible. Now let's get into the video. To the exterior of the GR86, our first supercar on the channel. This car looks amazing. This car complements itself. I mean, if you're driving this, you should be respected because this is one heck of a car. Let's start with the exterior of the car. I love the design. I love how it's constructed together and the colors that complement the car. It's just amazing. Even has some functions that are stunning. As you can see here, you have a headlight washer. So if you accidentally drive into the mud and splats there and then now you can't see, your visibility is not that clear, you can wash it. I mean, look at the shot. It also has vents here, but these ones are fake. Don't tell Toyota I say that. But these ones are fake. But if I were to design such a supercar, I also put that there. Because you know what? I want to make it look like a supercar and therefore I'm going to need vents to cool somewhere somehow in the car. And then the bonnet, it's slopey. It's nice and slopey. There's nothing wrong about this car in the front end. I like it. There's a GR beijing here. I mean, look at this car, guys. Look at this car. Look at it. This car just looks amazing. Besides that, so it's our first supercar. Oh, it's a supercar though. I love the front end of this car. It's amazing. It just goes. It just blends in together. Like the whole car blends in. Why wouldn't you want to get this car? Why wouldn't you want to get it? It looks nice. But I also feel like they should have added a bit red in there because I feel like white, red, black, they go together. I don't know. It makes the car look more sporty. White, red, and black make a car look more sporty. Going on to the side, you have 18-inch wheels, and then they have metallic. The rims have metallic on them, kind of a metallic covering on them, which make them look very nice. What I would have done with these brake calipers is I could have got them red with GR beiging of this. This car could have looked out of this world if this was red with a GR, because I've seen in the Yaris, the GR Yaris, they do have red calipers there that have a GR badging on them. Could have looked nice on this car. Indicator, I have a problem with them being there, as you guys seen from previous videos, but I wouldn't want I wouldn't want it here on a supercar. It takes away the glossy mirror caps here, but it's nice. And then there's an air vent here, which is built for the tire because the tires do get hot and they need cooling. So aerodynamic inside there. I love it. And the brake just, this car is just nice. I love it, honestly. The front end, I love it. Um, it looks, I don't know what to say. As I keep looking at it, I'm like, wow, this car, I should get it in one of my collection lists. And then going on to the side of the car, it's amazing. As you guys can see, I have no complaints of the of the front profile and the side profile. There's really nothing to complain about. The doors are huge. They're nice and huge. It's a supercar. What do you expect? Two door. Also feel like they could have made a cabriolet version of this car. I'm just saying, Toyota cabriolet. It wouldn't hurt to have a cabriolet of this car. What do you guys think? Add in your comments below if you guys would get a cabriolet version of this car. And I just love it, man. It's slick. It's amazing. It looks sporty. And it is sporty. Let me tell you, you guys will see later on in the shots how sporty this car looks like. It's amazing. I love the side profile. I love the front profile. It's amazing. It's nice. It's tiny, small. It's giving supercar, and it's under medium range. That is nice. It's a GR86. Let's move on to the back. This is the back end of the car, and I'm not a big fan of it. Personally, I'm not a big fan of it. I feel like they almost got there, but they just overdid it. I mean, why do we need this sign? I don't like, in my opinion, I don't like the back side of this car. Front side, I love it. Back end, I don't, cause this blacked out piece is kind of messing me. And then the way they just constructed the back, it's not nice. Cause from here, it's nice, even though they could have used another kind of material. But with the exhaust pipes and everything, it's nice and they sound good. But this part over here, I'm not a big fan of it personally, but I guess it can work. You know, from And then they could have chosen another color for the spoiler. That's if it's even a rear spoiler, but they could have. I mean, other than that, you have your brake lights here, you have a rear view camera. Now, guess what? You just stepped into the mud, like you did that side. Now you were able to wipe your headlights. What about this side? Now your rear view camera, you're gonna have to come again. Just you have to get out of the car at night. You have to come because now you can't see clean. Now you have to come do this. Now that's a bit of a theft, and that's gonna be irritating. But other than that, it's fine. GR Beijing, I like it. But this black piece, I'm not a big fan of it. But other than that, the car is beautiful, man. The exhaust pipe, the GR Beijing 86. It's nice. Other than that, I guess welcome to the least amazing part of the video because the boot space. Okay, the spacious. I'm going to go on right now. So this is the boot of the Toyota GR86. Now you're wondering how do you open this? Open sesame? No. In this very awful design here, there is a button that blends in. Now over here you get 199 liters of boot space, and you get a drum roll, please. A spare wheel. You get a full size 18-inch spare wheel. Well done, Toyota. Well done. Now, the interior of the Toyota GR86, our first supercar here on the channel. Now, going to the interior, you expect the supercar there shouldn't be that, shouldn't be that, futuristic or something like that, because those are your cars, like your Chinese brands and stuff. So, what we have here is a mix of old, classic, and interior, which for me, I feel like it's fun because for a supercar, the only thing you worry about is the performance. The performance for the price tag. Of this car, it's fine. It's decent enough. Then you have a digital display to a digital cluster here, which is very nice. Which shows you all your information, your controls, your sports, snow mode, all your controls. You have your climate control here. The climate control is a bit modern, as you guys can see. It's very nice and modern, and it has a lot of controls. And going on to your main screen, it's just there. It's nice. It has a lot of functions like your home button, phone, apps, all of those things. You even have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. So it is responsive. I'm not so if you do connect Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, you will get navigation. I don't think it has a standard navigation. Doesn't have a standard into navigation, so you need to connect with Android Auto or Apple CarPlay in order for you to get it. And then in terms of material, I love the material of this car. Here next to the windows, you have a cloth kind of material. As you can see, going onto your door, it's spongy. There is some cheap material down here, but it's a Toyota, and for the material it has combined with the plastic, I'm not complaining. It's good. Here I pay you this clothing material here, and then it's squeezed, so it's not that um, plasticky material until you get to the cabinet. But even when you get to the cover hole, it's not that plasticky and cheap material. It's not that plasticky. And of course, going on to my seats, these seats are amazing. They look like cloth bucket seats. Very nice. They have heated and ventilated seats. They have heated and ventilated seats, and they are very comfortable. I mean, my friend did the bag did say, "Oh, these seats are really comfortable." So they are very comfortable and they're really nice. They snuggle you in like, "God, I'm ready to be a race driver." God. And then you have a center armrest here. Now the one thing I don't like about this armrest, I'm gonna show you. If I can get a bottle and I put it here and I'm driving, it's already uncomfortable, but you're already there and then you're like, imagine you have two drinks, it's coffee now, coffee is being spilled all over the car and it's really not nice. So close it and but Toyota made up for that because you have this, so you can put this. I'm not sure what's the function of this, but I'll put this. I'll put this. Um, yeah. So it's really for a car this size. For this size, it's really practical. The door bins are big enough to fill a bottle. It's um, it's really practical. Yeah, it's really practical. So even if you don't want to put your bottle and everything, you can still put it here, and then you can. I think it's even more suitable if you put it here because now you can just drink and pick up. So yeah, so it's really nice here. You see, yeah. So that's the interior. Let's move on to the second row seat of this car. Cause good luck sitting there. Where are we now? Are we in the portal? Where are we? No, we're actually in the second row seat of the GR86. And let me tell you, it's very small. It's impractical. It's small. I do not recommend adults sitting here. First thing, there's not enough headroom. Headroom is enough for me, but imagine what I'm doing today. Imagine if you're tall now, you're gonna be sitting like this in a standing position until you get to the place where you wanna get, and then there's not enough leg room. I am lacking leg room. There's not enough leg room. Like I can't even move. Like I'm in a stand position. I can't. I'm just gonna be captured here. So I do not recommend adults sitting here, tall people sitting here, kids can sit here. If you're a kid, 3 years old, you can sit here. You can have isofix points, so you can put children here because with isofix points, just get a smaller car seat. But I'm not sure with the car seat. We do not have a demonstration here to show you. But other than that, the seats are still comfy. There's Alcantara material going onto the back. There's leather here, which you have your accessible. So what about right here? So accessible isofix points right there, and you also have seatbelts. Guys, you have seatbelts. There we go. And I'm buckled in and I'm safe. But yeah, if you wanna find out which other way you can use these seats for, come on, watch the whole video. Can't tell you which point, but watch the whole video. And that it's in the back of the GR86 car. You are going to need much needed in engine and power. But Toyota has got you. The GR division has got you. Now what's under this beautiful hood is a 2.4 liter 4-cylinder Boxster engine that produces 174 kilowatts and 250 newton meters of torque. It can go from 0 to 60 in just 6.8 seconds and drives all through the rear wheels via a 6-speed automatic. So how much are we looking to pay for this beautiful machine here? Wow. Um, I've learned the car. I've connected to the car so much. So pricing, I'm sorry guys, but this baby here goes for 1 million rand. Psych. It's actually 800,000. So this is actually not bad for the price and the car. So 800,000 over 72 months at a 14% interest rate. You're looking at plus minus 16,500 with fuel included. Let's say 2,000 rand for fuel. Looking at 18,500 and your insurance premium depending on your profile and many other factors. You're looking at plus minus 20,500 for your total cost of ownership of the Toyota GR86. So when you're owning a car, you need to look at service plan, right? And Toyota's got you that because this comes with a 3-year, 100-kilometer warranty and a 6-year, 90,000 service plan. Isn't that great? 6-year service plan. I mean, I could go all around with this car. I'm sure, but every 3 years you can also. There's this thing that dealership does, like every 3 year. I'm not sure about Toyota. You can switch the car under a certain mileage, but 3 year is amazing. I'm not complaining. This is good because with other brands, you need to pay service plans. Which is option. It's not optional. It it's optional, not standard service plan. So service plan and warranties covered you 3 year, 100,000 kilometer warranty and a 6-year, 90,000 kilometer service plan. So, what's my final bit of the car? It's I would consider it. It's a really nice, starting supercar. So it's something I would consider. Yeah. So on that note, thank you so much, Toyota. And once again, thank you guys so much for staying tuned. Thank you guys for keeping the subscribers up on the way to 1K. And yeah, enjoy the next videos. Until the next one.